As the flag flies, it's time for the final session here at the Patriot Invitational. My name is Red Rocket. Thank you for joining us today. And the screen already can't handle the speed we're about to see here tonight. A lot of stuff is going down in play, but real quickly, let's look at the current scores as the women will be, the men will actually be down 100 and need to, make a little move here, if we're being honest, while the women are doing something I don't know we've seen for a long time at FAU. They're laying the beat down, almost up 300 through the first 2.5 days here, but a lot of swims still to be had, a lot of movement to be made. If you are joining us, we've got a jam-packed session tonight. We will be seeing the mile moments away, men's and women's, followed by the women's and men's 200-yard backstroke, the 100 free in there with the 200 breast, 200 fly, and after a 20-minute break, ending it off with the 400-yard freestyle. Who does not love an 8:30 100-yard freestyle? But before we get started, I had to investigative journalism, if you want to figure out the ladies' successful tomorrow, what's going on. And I talked to Captain Ella Freeman, Senior, and she said, we felt really confident coming in. We've already got a lot of fast times this season. No wonder most girls are having the meet of their lives, and that is exactly what we want to hear. We are moments away from the mile. All four FAU ladies together. Let's meet who it is.
Alex Stevens, Ocala, Florida.
Talisa McEwen, Mount Maunganui, New Zealand.
Ana Cecília Carvalho, Belo Horizonte, Brasil.
Mit navn er Victoria Freja Høholm Sørensen, Brøndby, Danmark.
All four ladies will be next to each other for the mile here tonight. Victoria Sorensen, lane for the freshman, I don't think has ever swam it. In 5, Talita in 6, Alex Stevens in 4th. Sisa and Victoria both did the 200 fly this morning and will later on tonight. Will that get in their mindset? We will have to see. We talked to Coach Logan a little bit this morning about what that would look like, and he says you really can't think ahead. You've got to just focus on one race at a time, and hopefully his wise words will transcend the ladies here. As they are announcing the names currently. As we've got the times up here on the side, little smaller than this morning, but it'll be okay. Let us know where you're from. We are live around the world here to watch our FAU Owls do the mile. Like I was talking about earlier, we talked to Coach Logan, and he said you have to be willing to experiment a little bit in this race. You kind of want to set the pace, but you also don't want to get too fast or too far behind. You got to find that happy medium that you're okay sticking with through most of your race. We're going to try to fix the flickering here as our ladies are off. One of the longer races here in front. Talita starting off with a 26.90. Talita, winner of the 500 freestyle 2 days ago. Victoria right there with the Victoria, also doing the 4 a.m. Sisa 4am as well. 2 fly today and the 5. And Alex 4am and 500 as well. Most of these ladies swimming the same stuff here. We are moving into position. Talita out in front after 100. Victoria there in second. Alex in third. Some of these ladies wanting to prove something in their last swim. We will be seeing 3 of these ladies later on tonight. Talita in a relay. Victoria and Sisa in the 2 fly. Talita now staying under 30. Doing her thing. Sisa a little behind, but we know she likes to back half these races. Swimming her controlled thing. As we come to about the 200 mark here. A long race. The longest race in swimming. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I believe all 4 of these girls will be going to Open Water Nationals in a couple of weeks. So this is a preview for that Open Water 5K that I know they're excited for. A lot of swimming tonight. We have the men's mile after this, then the 2 back, the 1 free, the 2 breast, and the 2 back, followed by some relays. With Trevor Kuhn next to me, diver, king. How you doing, Trevor?
I'm doing great. How are we, Rocket?
Doing good, doing good. A little tired. It's a little hot.
It's been a long weekend for sure.
Yeah. It's been great. Diving was great all the time.
All in all, it went well. We got it done. Yesterday was a little rough, long days, so we're all exhausted, but
They were long sessions. All the guys made it back both times, and all the girls made it back yesterday.
all the girls made it back yesterday. That was a good day for the girls team, for sure.
Great look there.
Now we're here. Cheer on some swimming. We got the mile right now going on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really sure what's going on here, but
They're just going to swim for a really long time. Really long time. 66 laps, in fact. Talita, Alex, and Victoria 1, 2, 3 right now. Holding 30 mids. For Talita and Victoria. Alex staying next to Talita there in the bottom. We hope so. Trying to fix the blinking screen.
who's watching?
We got 33 people watching. Shout out Canada. Shout out New Zealand. Shout out Catalonia. Shout out Georgia. Timo Paisley is in here.
Damn, you're right. It's hot. Holy shit.
It is hot. It's very hot. Alex and Talita, besties for the resties, right next to each other. Training partners. There's Victoria. Stroke for stroke. Alex will flip in front by a little bit. Here. Like I said, trying to fix the screen. Went really smooth this morning. It wants to be a pain this afternoon. Yes, Gianni Carlino will be up next in the mile. He'll be all the way in lane 1. Coach Pohl said some good things about him that we'll get to. But right now, Alex Stevens is about a body length ahead on the rest of the field. She's flipping at a 5:31.04. Little over a 500 through the race. Then Talita, then Victoria. 1, 2, 3 right now. for the distance Owls. Yeah. Alex trying to extend their lead here. I think we're going to want to hold 30 mids, 31 lows, 30 highs, and 30 mids for this next big chunk of the race here. First, third, fourth, and seventh here for the ladies. Alex Stevens, though, looking really good right now through a little over a 600. Shout out Germany, shout out Wolverhampton, shout out Denmark. They're fighting. A lot of these girls already done a lot of yardage. Doing a mile at the end of the meet is kind of just, you know, it's, you get to sleep in a little bit, but then when it comes to the start of the session, it's a lot to take. Alex there, 7:03.33, Victoria 7:06.43. Talita 7:07.46. Nice and smooth. Alex been holding that stroke now. Victoria and Talita have been overtaken.
Alex is cruising right now. She's flying. Own mic now.
Trevor got his own mic.
Okay, here we go. Alex and Talitha look like they were going stroke for stroke in the beginning half of the race, and Alex is now passing Talitha. Let's see which one can hold out for the end.
Alex is still holding 31 lows. That's what you want to do. We're quickly approaching.
The main question is, can they hold this 31 low for the rest of the race?
I hope so.
Ideally, that's what we want to see from Alex.
We're about halfway here. Alex in first, Victoria in third, Talita in fourth. Cisa's there. She looks like she's fighting some pain. That's right, we got to keep the pace going.
One thing I do know about the mile, I dive, but that pace is hard to keep. You don't know where you are and how fast you're going for so long, but these girls have been training, and this is what they worked for, so they're going to show everyone what they got.
That's right. Coach Pohl said they want to do distance with purpose. That's what he was saying all week. We've seen it, I think, for the most part in these distance races, so hopefully it's paying out. The hard part, Trevor, about a mile is you only swim it twice, maybe 3 times a year. Here, conference, and then maybe once over the summer. So you don't get a lot of reps. So it's kind of just more of a feel race than anything.
Gotcha, yeah. I mean, I can see that when you only get 2 or 3 times to compete something, you don't know how it's going to go in the moment. And then especially with these meets that we're traveling away from, being on the road, it's hard to have your recovery right, your fueling right. And swimming such a long race, I could see how hard it is to keep this pace and keep it going for such a long time.
It's hard to know how to respond to certain situations. Like, you know, your leg's not doing good. You're not going out fast enough. You're going out too fast and maybe trying to slow yourself down, but like all that correction. It's a long race, but it all adds up in the end.
Right. Coming out too fast and using too much gas in the beginning, and you got to power through to the end.
Exactly. After a long week, Alex trying to fight off Besner from Townsend there at the top. She'll flip at 10. Is 17:05.41. Let's see if she can break 17. Victoria in third, in fourth. Cisa coming around here. This race is so long, it's hard to find things to talk about, Trevor.
I know, I've ran out of things to say. We're only 10 minutes in, and we still got 7 more minutes at least.
Yeah. Hey, man, shout out the counter. I'm a career counter.
I can't believe sitting there and counting for the whole 17 minutes. And I think me personally, I think I'd lose count. I don't think I could do it. I would mess up.
Would you mess up? You know, the key to counting is to look confident and then catch a peek on the side.
Oh,
If you know someone's ahead, you just
right. Okay.
because I mean, I've done the 5 and the mile.
Right.
Some people don't even read it, but also the people that rely on it. If you mess up, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I think me as a swimmer, I would not be able to count more than like 5 laps, if that.
Yeah.
And so I would have to solely rely on my counter. So if my counter messes up, I think everyone is screwed.
Alex trying to hold the lead here. The separation between her and Besner in lane 3 is growing. Victoria in third. Talita and has fallen a little bit to 5th. Let's see if we can see some of that open water swimming here from Victoria and Talita. Alex starting to pick up the kick just a little bit.
She's still holding that 31 low pace, so we're still on good track.
Trevor, a weird thing about counting as well. Sometimes people like counting down instead of counting up. What would you prefer?
I think I'd count up.
Obviously.
I think that's pretty normal. I think counting down is a little strange.
Trying to swim super fast while thinking about counting down.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense.
I think I would just swim fast and then eventually look at the number once I think I got there pretty much.
Yeah. We're hoping sub 17 here for Alex would be a best time. She's still holding 31 lows. Falling to second. Victoria.
Do they have a person that counts like each lane, or like what happens if someone does one less lap?
That would be an issue and an official question.
Because there's only like one official. How can he count all of the lanes?
Well, you got officials on each side watching.
Oh, okay.
Someone's over there like marking off laps, making sure. Yeah, you can't cheat the system. Alex still trying to fight there in lane 7. I hope she can see the girl. She's turning her direction. Look at the time. Still 31:09. Alex is holding a really steady pace here. But we're going to need some more if she wants to win this first place points. Victoria in third. Talita will flip in 5th. Here comes that kick a little bit for Alex.
1650 advice from Timo Paisley, the GOAT.
We got
in the 1650 over here.
That's right, Timo Paisley.
Timo, do you count down or do you count up?
Let's go. We got about 11-ish laps here. Bisner from Townsend extending her lead by a bar length. Alex got to keep going. Victoria in third for now, but lane 1 is charging. Williams for the American. Got to start laying the kick. This is when you start to wonder about 3 of them have swims after this. This is when you start walking. It's just like in diving. You got to focus on one dive at a time. You can't let that other stuff creep into your swims.
And then you're just sitting there swimming for 15 minutes. Where does your mind go during that?
That is very true. Logan talked about that. He says he gets kind of lost.
I mean, I feel like you could think about anything for 15 minutes. That's a lot of time to just sit there and stare at a black line, you know?
Oh, yeah. And numbers.
That
Count up. Alex, 31:53.
Here we go.
We need the push here. She's at 14:50 with about, I think, a 200 to go. Like I said, her best time is 17:08:41. Let's see if we can go under. Talita in 5th, Cecil in 7th, Victoria still in 3rd.
They gotta go swim this mile, and then they have 1 race or 2 races after this.
3 of them have 1 done after this, so she's laying it all out there.
Okay, so she's leaving it all on the line on this mile.
That's right. About Boston from Townsend, but she still's got that kick. We will have 100 left to go Alex will flip. She'll flip at 15:52.65. If Alex just holds it on here, she will go in the best time and hopefully breaking 17. Victoria in third, flipping at 16 below. Here comes Sisa, though, in the middle of the pool. In lane 5, Talita will flip in fifth, Sisa in seventh, but she's right there. She just split a 30. Trying to make a charge here as the bell rings for the final lap. Positive from Townsend. She looks like she's going to win it, but here comes Alex. Let's see if we can break 17. Victoria trying to fend off a charge from Williams on the American in lane 1. She's in third. Alex will flip at 16:39. She's got to go.
She's got the final push here. Let's see.
Get in there, Alex. And that'll be a best time for Alex Stevens, 16:54.49. For second place, Victoria will finish in third with a 17:02.12. A best time for her as well. Talita will finish in fifth with a 17:10.93. And then Sisa in sixth with a 17 for Sisa, 17:13 for Talita.
We got Ryan Stahl here. What'd you think about that race?
I got two things to say. Go Owls.
Yes, sir. It's a
Ryan
big win
Stahl.
for Alex Stevens with a new record on the mile. And I'm going to go head down back to the pool and cheer on Gianni on this 1650 as he hopefully gets this dub. Thank you, Rocket.
No problem. Thanks, Trevor.
I'll come back up in a little bit.
Alex going to best time king. The second place there, Victoria in third there for the Owls. And we're just getting started here on the final session. Who is in the 8 final for our men's 1650?
Gianni Carlino, Detroit, Michigan.
Sabian Branch, Ocala, Florida.
Brody Singley, Callahan, Florida.
And I have been told, got approval with my coaches, that we are on record watch here for this race. Let's figure out who's where. Gianni will be in lane 1 for FAU. Brody coming out of a crazy 2-fly swim this morning that he basically went his best time. And then Sabian will be right next to him in lane 6. Brody's best time, 7 seconds off the record. Sabian's best time, 14 off the record. Gianni going his best time last year, getting second in the mile at the ASUN Conference Championships. But let's see what these boys have in store here. It's going to be a tight race. Top qualifying time here. It's a 5:12 from Christian Davidson in the middle. Remember, Gianni in 1, Brody in 5, Sabian in 6. Sabian's from the first is here to score A final points for the Owls. Brody in 5. What's the top seed tonight in the fly was a part of that when a second place in the 2 free last night. And Gianni, man, doing what he does best, the death gauntlet. Full said, look out for Gianni here. He smells something in the water. And I hope he's right. About half of my length here, Brody came out and said, yo, I want to get the record. So we'll see. He's swimming really well. He'll flip it at 52.10. Gianni, 53.65. Sabian, 53.87. Long race. We've seen it before. Gianni's going to win around to make his move. It looks like Sabian's here trying to get on the lane rope to catch some of that from Brody. And I can already tell Brody's going to try to take this thing out and never look back. We will see Brody later on tonight in the 2-fly and the relay. Gianni in the 2-fly as well. Brody in there in second, Gianni in sixth, Sabian in fifth. The field's starting to spread out a little bit here. Long walls there from Brody. He wants to preserve that stroke. Sabian there, Gianni in that second grouping. Still second. Then fifth, tied for fifth, Gianni and Sabian. Such an exhausting race. It's a race that you start to build and when you want to start to kick into that second gear. 66 laps is more laps than I do sometimes the entire meets. These guys doing it here in one event. Brody will actually be swimming 78 laps tonight. Oh boy. He's in second. Sabian in fifth. Gianni there on the outside. Can't forget about him. Brody out here holding 28 mids. A little bit. Let's see if he held it down. Still at 28 mid. He seems to be seeing the group around him. We got a lot more tonight. We've got the 200-yard backstroke after this, then the 100-yard freestyle, the 2 breast, the 2 fly, and then we'll end it with the 4x100 freestyle relays, and those are going to be quick. So what we've seen here today, Davidson though from Townsend extending it about 2.5 body length lead here. Brody there in the second grouping. In second, Sabian in fifth. And then Gianni there in lane 1. Just sticking around. Back down to 28 mids. Sabian bringing it split down a little bit too. Gianni going. Trying to make this race as exciting as possible is really hard, as they just keep going. We're approaching 30 laps here. The crew on the side trying to wave along the mile swimmers. It's still crazy to see Coach Nick and Coach Logan there outside the pool in coach's gear, looking like fools. Brody's starting to miss kick just a little bit. Sabian still staying in 28 range is what we like to see. The lead extended now from Davidson. Brody's best time, 15:30. Gianni from Sabian. Brody leads the grouping. Still going 28. These guys have been kind of locked in the same position the whole race. Sabian in 6th, Gianni in 7th. As we're approaching halfway through the race. As we push along here. They're going to want to keep this speed for about 10. Going to have to start working that kick a little bit more. At this point in the race, a lot of these guys will start dragging their arms, slipping a little bit in the water. Hopefully D group's been going hard in the weight room. Brody will flip, still in the 28 range. So we like to see. He's Sabian now. 22. Brody looking the whole time at the man. Sabian trying to get back into the scrub. 28-7 here. The mile is so hard to swim, like we talked about. You have that opportunities as well. You're tired from your other races. You have other races later. The fatigue. I believe all three of these guys will also be all the way up in Sarasota, Florida this year. So that'll be fun. We'll get to see Gianni outlive his fear of spirits. Brody looking towards the race the whole time. Smart. Sabian trying to make some work. Bro, we got to go faster. Under 7-minute mark. Sabian in 6th. Gianni in 8th. Whenever the coaches try to wave you along or make like the fist, I never see it. I can't. I'm not even looking that direction. It's just kind of silly. But it's funny watching everyone do it at the same time. Brody in 3rd. Trying to make sure he doesn't get clipped by the Townsend swimmer. Rothman in 7. Long flip there, 29-0 in 3rd. One that we need to start coming down on these splits. Sabian flipping, 29-77. Gianni, 28-13. Gianni starting to outsplit Sabian consistently. Got about a 500 left to go. You got to get yourself in a position where if it's close enough, you can make a move. But Davidson from Townsend, he is money closing in on Gianni and Sabian here. Brody now looking towards the Townsend swimmer. underneath the long wall there. Sabian and Gianni now flipping to as Brody slipping the fourth. Gianni and Sabian in seventh. Brody really long on those walls. Sabian and Gianni trying to get back in the race. Brody starting to get that kick going. I want to say a 250, 300 left. Brody now about a body behind. Sabian trying to work his way in, and look at tempo. Brody looking a bit longer now on his strokes. I know he sees these guys, but those long walls. Gianni now in sixth. Brody holding fourth. Saban now having consistent kick. But Davidson from Townsend's going to do something stupid here. Brody. Long walls, been holding that one kick off the wall. The boys got work to do to finish the race. 1 point. The bell rings for Davidson. Brody and Sabian got 125 left. Let's see, Brody's gonna flip at 5:13.68. He's trying to catch someone. There's Gianni and Sabian. Brody will touch with a 15:40. Closing it. Gianni will touch the 15:52. Sabian 15:57 there. Winning time 5:18 from Davidson. 2 events down. Many more to go as we transition to the C final of the women's 200 backstroke. We will not have an FAU swimmer until the 8th final That'll be Megan Auda. And it appears we're taking a TV timeout. ESPN Plus got tired after the mile. Typical. But we've got Megan Auda coming up in two back. Meg with the top qualifying time so far of 2:00. And you always got to be careful with Meg. She always has a shot at her own school record. That is a 1:55. Oh, let's see. That is a 1:55.88 is Meg's own school record. That could always be in jeopardy with Meg swimming. Auda will be over there in lane 2, Meg in lane 4. Two of them train backstroke all the time. Both of them been doing back and distance free all meet. They'll race again here. And we will see both later on tonight in a relay. So quick 200 backstroke, a nice long warm down before they swim some fast 100 on in the two back. We have time on Taylor Eaton in heat. James Shanko, who has been unworldly so far this past from live across the world. If it's late, have an energy drink. If it's early, eat a waffle for later. See final of the ladies, 2 backstroke. We'll scoreboard watch as always. Points on the board every. $28.48 below. Auda went at 2:02. It took a 2:04.36 to go back. Both girls have been under 2 minutes before. Hoping they can do that again. In the A final. $101.12 out for Smith out of George Mason. Swimmers get behind the blocks, getting ready. Auda sitting. Taylor standing, Meg dancing. As we come into the final 50 of heat of the C final. Looking like a 3-way race for first. Carter from Marist getting a slight lead. And it will be Connor from Marist at 2:05.85 to win the C final. As we move to the B final here. Once again, no F.L.G swimmers. Megan Ada will be up next. As we anxiously wait. Thank you guys for joining us here. Like I said, it's going to be a longer session. The last relay will be flying off at about 8:25 here on the East Coast. Many more swims and swimmers to be seen here. Amelia's right. Watching it is better than swimming it. Some try to say that this race is one end of the meet. Eggs. I honestly think the free is the hardest race to swim, but you guys aren't ready for that argument. As another mare swimmer, Kaufman, off a good turn, might flip in first at the 100. 30:91, under a minute. Flanked by a lot of Townsend and Maris fans behind me. Yes, Sisa did great. Really came home. Currently getting a long warm down before that fly. Same with Victoria and Gianni and Brody. Not an easy job at all. You got to have a strong will to do that. Or you get cornered by the coaches. 31:81 from McKinney Townsend, currently in first. It's getting hostile. And it's only the B final. There are pom-poms flying. But the winner is going to be the other Kaufman from George Mason at 2:03:37. 2:03:57. Good enough for second. Those times would have made the A final have done this morning. They got them done at night. But let's meet our finalists in the women's 200-yard backstroke.
Aura Villarraza, Barcelona, Spain. Meg Drover-Smith, Ontario, Canada.
Shout out Spain and Barcelona. I know you're watching. I know it's late. Shout out Canada. I heard it's summer there this time of year. Auda will be in lane 2. Meg will be in lane 4. Let's keep an eye on their top times. Auda with a 1:59.74. Meg with a 1:55.88. Her school record. Let's see if both these lanes can crack 2 minutes here. As they announced Auda's name. It's fall in Canada. I don't believe it. Who would have thought? You know, Meg has actually come up to me and said that people believe Canada's in a different time zone. As we get ready for the 2 back here. Meg, a back half for Auda. Going to use her underwaters to carry her. Went almost to the 12.5 on each lap this morning. Hopefully she's got more of that in her. And Meg, she's got the back half speed. Let's see how fast she's willing to take this thing out. It's loud here. Out in 2. Meg in 4. And they're off. All the girls going past halfway on the first wall. Want to stay nice and smooth and controlled. Don't want to do anything crazy to start. as they pop up there. Let's see what the 50 splits are at. Meg and Auda. Meg will flip in third, 28.83. Auda will flip in fifth, 28.62. But like I said, using those underwaters to quickly put herself back in it. Meg chugging along. Both of them probably getting a good look on those turns. Auda once again going about halfway off her underwaters. Meg gonna slide in there at the first 100. She'll flip in third, 52.85. Auda in fourth, 59.31. That's exactly where Meg wants to be. And she'll pop off that wall and she'll go going. Auda quickening the pace a little bit with the kick. And Meg will quickly put herself back in first position. Auda in the second grouping in the dogfight for a podium finish. Meg quickening the tempo. She will flip at a 127.98, 29.46. Auda in fifth, going to 31.6. Let's see if she can push the underwaters here in the last lap. Meg extending her lead to about a body length. And she'll flip with a good lead in first. Auda trying to get up there. Meg chugging along. It won't be a best time or school record, but it'll still be a hell of a swim. 1:57.30 for Meg to get the win. Auda slipping in there in the finish. She'll get fourth. Out touching Walden from Richmond. She'll go 2:02.47. Both girls going faster than this morning. Meg getting the win there with a 1:57.30. Auda in fourth, respectively. Good swims, ladies. Get warming down. You guys each have 100 free later on, but now it's time for the men's 200-yard backstroke. Currently getting an update. FAU blew it against UConn. Are we surprised? 48-45. Wow. Wow. You know, I got to school in 2021, never won a bowl game, and I don't think that's going to change this past season. It's just sad. It is sad. We move to the, no, it is not the B final. It is the C final of the men's two-back. Next heat will be the B final. We've got Father Time up. Johns Creek Zone, Taylor Eaton swimming his last two-back in this pool. I asked him about it. I said, are you sad that this is your last time swimming this pool? He said no and walked away. Taylor going to try to get back under 150 here. His best time, 147.81. Trying to make that comeback from the foot injury. He will be doing a relay tonight. He will actually be in the 8 relay at the end of the session. As it's looking like Carter from Townsend flipping first at the 153.06. He's still got a body length lead on the field. You're good. Oh, let's see what he goes. He's dying a little bit here. Pop from Marymount. Trying to catch him. He will. A 153.16 for Pop out of Marymount, followed by 153.83 for from Cather Townsend. But what we're here for, the B finalists.
Taylor Eaton, Johns Creek, Georgia.
Taylor is back, looking to do something special here in his last two back in this pool. Only took him 5 years, but here we are. Come on, Unk. He will be all the way out in lane number 2. Let's see. See what he's got in store. Went out pretty fast this morning. Tied off a little bit. Does the classic wait for everyone to jump in the water mind games. That's what experience gets you. I'm wondering how he's going to swim this. If he's just going to go for it, or if he's going to try to be smart and save something on the back end. And he's flipping out in about seconds. He will flip in 5th, 25.46. As he's looking nice and smooth, way more controlled than this morning. He flips there with the rest of the pack. We're going to have to get that kick start to churn on this final 200. He flips in 6, 53.65. This is where we're going to start the kick to get to going. Start getting the tempo. A little bit of a slower breakout, Taylor. He's trying to move. He'll flip in 7, 28.85. Let's see if he's got anything on this back end. He's getting the kick going, using his wingspan to try to pull the water. Coming up, the A final. But here we got Tay. Let's see what he'll finish with. He'll touch with a 150.95. Good finish there. He'll get 5th in the heat. Strong finish there from Taylor. Uh-oh. But here we go. We got an interesting race here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the A final of the men's 200-yard backstroke.
James Shevchenko, England, United Kingdom.
Simon Wright, Keller, Texas.
As we come into the A final, James will be all the way out in lane number 1, going at best time this morning, a 148.08. And we also have Simon Wright. He went at best time, a 147.87. He will be located in lane 3, 2 lanes apart. James looking to do some outside smoke here. And we are indeed putting this school record officially on watch. A 145.68 from Oliver Hag. We're putting it on watch. One of these guys has a really good chance of doing it. Let's wait and see. Remember, lane 1 will be James. Lane 3, Simon. Followed this event, we've got the 100-yard freestyle, then the 2 breast and the 2 back. But right now, we're going to see this race here. Simon hasn't been swimming for too long, dropping time like a maniac. James deciding he's going to collect all the infinity stones, doing the 2 back. We'll see. James is going to have to use those underwaters to get himself enough speed to maintain the goal he wants. Simon is going to try to stay long and strong, really smooth. Simon likes to find his rhythm and hold it throughout the race. Let's hope they both can do that. James getting high up on that start. Here we go. James will come out to about 14. Simon, the 13-yard marks. Nice and controlled here. The 50 splits. James will flip with a 24-61. Simon 24-73, 5th and 6th. Let's see how they do at the 100. You want to be in this, not too far out. Both of them staying nicely controlled, not really exploding off the walls for the underwaters. 51-55 for James, 51-40 for Simon. But now you see James starting to speed up his tempo there. Same with Simon as we come into the last 75. Both popping up at the first 15-meter mark. As Colson from Townsend's going to flip in a 116. This is going to be a fast heat. 119-13 for Simon, 119-20 for James. They're both pushing, coming home here. They're flipping together. They're trying to make a move here. James will come out real slightly in front. But Sean Colson, he's going to go a 142.30 to win the race. James will touch at a 146.21. A best time by about 2 more seconds. Simon, a 146.64. Another best time by a second. Wow, that was a really fast heat. I was not expecting that. Holy smokes. One of the fastest heats so far of the meet. Both going 46. Low and mid. James gets third. Simon gets fourth. Great swims there, boys. As James is heading straight to the warm down pool. He will have a 2 fly later. Simon will have a 100 free later in the relay. I believe so. A 142 meet record. We saw 3 146, and I believe someone went a 145, 144. That is the fastest heat of the meet. Thinking about it now, no doubt. Was not expecting that after this morning. But now we've got the women's 100-yard freestyle. We got 3 girls in this. 1 in the B, 3 in the A. Some fast swimming here. And all these ladies will be in the relay at the end. Some of them doing 3 100-yard freestyles, which can be a hard thing to do for this middle 100. Thinking you got one more. You got to let the adrenaline of the last relay carry you and just focus on coming and pushing out here, getting a strong start. Hey, but how about Simon Wright dropping in every race so far? Another second and a few milliseconds. 146. James 146. Interesting as ESPN is taking a potty break. Thank you guys for joining us. We enter the women's 100-yard freestyle. We await Ludovica Paiva in the B final as We're waiting for the C-final to start. We got places to be. We got to be up at 3:30 in the morning to go to the airport. I mean, who's sleeping tonight? Let's see what these ladies go before we welcome Ludo in the B final. No flip here. 24.86 for Kirby out of Marist. She's out fast. Still to come. Ludovica Paiva in the B, joined by Bree, Maya, and Izzy Jones in the A. And then we got the men's 100-yard freestyle with the likes of Payne Smith, Alcantara, Leighton Rowe, and Daniel Lawrence. 52-21 for Gilbert out of the American for first place. Good swim there as we welcome our B finalists.
Ludovica Pavia, Turin, Italy.
Ludo, best time is a 50.2, going a 51.88 this morning. We'll see what she can do. I believe she's got the ability to win this heat. I hope so. Being told breaking news, Meet Mobile is not updating the score. Interesting stuff. Ludo will be in lane 2 for the Owls. Thank you all for watching with us live. Seeing Ludo going a fast 100 free. And like we said this morning, she loves to get on top of the water quickly and just spin her arms. Use her length. Let's use that top speed. Ludo is going to flip in first. Oh, never mind. Second, 24.38 out. Fast underwater off the wall. We got to work on that streamline. She'll flip, and it looks about first. Got caught up a little bit there on her wave. The group is now evening out. It's kind of anyone's race. Ludo will touch in third with a 51.58. Closing in at 27.20. Good swim there, Ludo. Fastest this morning. Well, now it's time for the women's A final of the 100-yard freestyle.
Izzy Jones, Swansea, Wales. Ismaja Pietrowicz, and I am from Kielce, and I'm from Poland. Brianna Belisle, Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Bree with the top seed in lane 4, going to 50.8 this morning. Maya will be right above her in lane 3, and Izzy Jones, the 50 free champ, will be in lane 6 here. All these girls will be on the A relay tonight. Let's see how much damage they can do separately. Maya really use her length with every stroke. Bree's going to go with that fast tempo. Izzy Jones is going to want to hammer that kick the whole time. And like we talked about, you want to have some breathing early and often, just like in the 200, so you have enough oxygen for your legs at the end there. As they announce the names here. This is going to be a quick one, I believe. Thought we'd see someone break 50 this morning, but it might just end up happening here. Here we go. Maya can use those underwires, and she's going to come up last and in first, right about 15. But Acey's already hammering the kick on the first lap. She will flip first. Bree and Maya right next to each other. Maya using those underwaters. Acey's hammering the kick. Mr. Smith, Coach Smith predicting a 1-2-3 here. Hopefully Izzy will flip in second, 24-16. Bree 24-31. Maya 24-0. And she's now taking off. Izzy as well. Bree's trying to get in there. Maya will flip first in. Bree and Izzy at the same time. They got to hold on, though. They've got to hold on. Maya's best time, 51.01. Izzy, 54.9. Bree, 50.40. We're going to get a touch. Maya will break 50. 49.93. Izzy Jones, 50.45. A .04 best, and Bree will clean it up with a 50. 59, a 1-2-3 sweep in the women's 100-yard freestyle. And Maya lets them see the gonads. Breaking 50. Best time by over a second. Oh boy. And they're all on the relay later. Good swim, ladies. Maya closing in at 25.93. Izzy and Bree going at tentacle splits there at the end. Jones just getting the touch. Are you not entertained? If you think you've seen everything, I would wait. Don't go anywhere. We still have the men's 100-yard freestyle. And I would bet the bargain. We've got something big coming. No FAU swimmer until the next heat, the B final. We will have reacher Payne Smith there in lane number 4, losing a very tightly contested swim off this morning to get 9th. And the cut will be all the way out in lane 8, trying to do some damage outside smoke style. And in the 8th final, we'll have the Spartan Leighton Rowe and Daniel Lorenzen, who was .2 off his school record this morning, going a 43.4 school record he set last year at conference earlier this year, 43.28. And I've been hearing rumblings that he might go 42 from a flat. I might have to see it to believe it, but let's go to the B final.
Alkant Durur, Antalya, Turkey.
Payne Smith, Washington, Illinois.
Both guys going a best time this morning. Alkant with a 45.8, Payne with a 45.3. Let's see if they can do it again. So the whistle is blown. Thank you for all joining us here. So we are live worldwide. Payne Smith got the retro black Miami Vice Owls cap on. A cut over here in lane 8. Bottom of your screen. Payne is going to want to get off those walls quick. That's what did him in the time trial. He's going to want to be extra bouncy there on a cunt. He's just going to want to come up and swim. Move those arms. Payne getting a little bit of gallop there. We'll see. He flips in 7 now. 21.98, a cunt. 21.94. But here comes Payne, who had a really good turn. This might be a quicker heat than we expected. Payne's going to flip. Long wall. Come off the wall there. Got a little stuck with Con at the bottom of your screen, though. Kind of with the rest of the pack. Payne trying to bring his way back in. 45.75 for Payne. 45.25 though for Alkant Durur. Another best by .6. Payne fighting hard, man, till the end there. Caught getting Payne getting 7th, respectively. Good swimming there, boys. Meets a finish for them. Great job, but now it's time. Maybe the main event of the night. The men's A final, the 100-yard freestyle.
Leighton Rowe, Atlanta, Georgia.
Daniel Aressens, I'm from Antwerp, Belgium.
Don't go anywhere. Everyone, the volume, and get ready. Leighton Rowe will be in lane 2. Best time. Like I talked about, 0.2 off. He'll be in lane 4. I'm going to lay this out here. Daniel told me he wanted to go out 19. Sub 20 in his first 50. We will see if that is possible. Leighton, let's see if we can go another best time. Let's go 44 low. How? Let's go 43 high. Daniel's really going to want to have to not glide any of these walls. Had a little bit of a glide in the 200, which cost him milliseconds at the time he wanted. So we're going to have to be nice, efficient, in full power into those flip turns. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Powerful dives from both swimmers here. And Daniel will come up at about the 14-yard mark. And he is repping those arms. No smooth sailing here. He's going. He's kicking, still breathing. Leighton there at the top of your screen as well. Let's see what we got at the 50. Daniel, 20.37. Leighton, 20.7. 1-2 right now. Daniel hammering the kick. He's trying to do something here. Long flip on the wall. He's going to have to push off. He's kicking. Leighton at the top of your screen as well. Daniel will touch. 42.77. 44.46 for Leighton Rowe. Getting fourth. Daniel, 42.77. That is a pool record, meet record, school record for Daniel Lorenzen. 42.77, closing in at 22.40. Leighton Rowe going right to specimen this morning, getting fourth. Great swim there, Daniel. Just for the big scope of things, 0.2 off the NCAA qualifying cut if he swam it and won conference. One hell of a swim, and we will see them both in the relay tonight. Daniel Lorenzen's 42.77 here live. As we move, as you can tell, I'm losing my voice, seeing some crazy swims, and I believe the race of the meet is coming up next. The women's 200-yard breaststroke. Won't have an FAU swimmer until the B final. That'll be a lot of Schultz there, going at best time about 2 seconds this morning. But then we will have an A final swim filled with 3 owls all next to each other. Bilu, Ella, and Nula. Ella and Nula both going best times this morning. Wow, indeed. That was fast. Don't go anywhere. As we keep chugging right along here. Thank you all for joining. We've got over 50 of you watching live right now. We're having fun out here. A lot of FAU parents here as well in the stands. Our support is unmatched. ESPN tripped over their wires trying to fix that debacle. Like I said, Lotta Schultz will be in the B final. She dropped about 2 seconds this morning. And in the A final, we will have Ella, who dropped another 2:08. They go 2:14. She keeps dropping like crazy. And then Nula, who dropped over a second in her 200, going to 2:13.10. And I believe there's more in the tank. We are officially putting the two-breast record on watch. A 2:11.43 by Ellie Weberg. For reference how fast that is, the NCAA qualifying cut is 2:11.27, 0.2 off the school record. But we feel like there might be something in the water for the breaststroke group here in Fairfax, Virginia. We got the C final. See what they do. Two breasts is a race that you need to have constant acceleration, always moving forward. You might not be swimming your fastest in the beginning or the hardest, but as long as you're pushing your momentum forward off the walls and in the middle of the pool, you can easily build that speed up to a point where you can put it away home. As we see the Owls getting ready in the back. A lot of adjusting her cap. Ella, Bilu, and Nula all in their parkas trying to stay warm. It's actually quite cold here for the swimmers. Even though they raised the ceilings, it was about 40 outside. Feels good for me though. I'm sweating. It's hot up here. 1:08.42, Carpenter out for the American. Four more events, and then we will go into a break and end it off with the relays. Carpenter from American still in the first position, right there with her teammate Jeremiah. They're side by side. Lada this morning went 2:22.47. Let's see if we can get that down to a 2:20. The freshman out of Germany. Jeremiah for the American is pushing away. Captain Payne Smith wishing the ladies good luck as Jeremiah from the American will 2:24.50. Let's meet our B finalists.
Lotta Schultz, Essen, Germany.
Lotta, like we say, went a best time by 2 seconds this morning in a field that all went about 2:22, 2:21. She can drop some more time here. Can definitely win this B final. We sure hope. Shout out Germany. Guten Tag. We'll get dinner at the diner after. If she breaks 2:20, we're all gonna go have some Wiener Schnitzels. Lotta out in lane number 2. Lotta had some really good pullouts this morning. Definitely's got more of her in the tank as she will touch in about first place at the wall here. Also won a best time in the 100 breaststroke yesterday. Really going long on her swim. She'll touch it first, 30-40. We like that start. Got a fight with Willard Townsend right above her. He came off that wall pretty fast. But Lada getting more efficiency off her pulls right now. They'll touch together. Here we go. At the 100 mark, she is still at the top of the heat right now, but she's fighting Willett from Townsend. She will touch in second with a 105.85, but she's right there, right next to where they touch, neck and neck. Lada's going to have to get the tempo going here with the kick as the rest of the field is coming behind her. Long wall there. The field catching up to the two of them. But Lada will touch in 37.46. We're going to need a strong finish here. Got to start picking up the pace. Let's go, Lada, push it. It is loud in here. Lada reaching in for the wall. She's gonna go 2:22.24, a best time by 0.2 today. Good job, Lada, another best time. Hard to do that twice, that 200 stroke on the same day, but now it's time for maybe the race of the meet, the women's 200-yard breaststroke A final.
Bilu Bianchi, Clearwater, Florida.
Ella Freeman from Pensacola, Florida.
Nuala Gow, Tariff, Scotland.
As we preface, Ella and Nuala both dropping about a second this morning. Bilu there went about a 2:17, but was in full cruise control mode. So let's see what she's got in a competitive heat now. We've got Nuala in the middle in lane 4, Ella in lane 5, Bilu right next to her in lane 6. All the ladies next to her, all practice breaststroke together. You would think pride would be on the line here. Talking to Ella, she didn't even think she was going that fast. And Nuala, she has that look that she's got more in the tank as well. And Bilu, winner of the 100 breaststroke, win a 101 on that relay last night too. Let's see what she's got going. Besties for the resties at it. Names been shouted off. We've got Pensacola, Florida, Scotland Yard, Clearwater / Uruguay, in 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. Once again, 2:11.43, the school record on watch. Bilu's gonna want to get out there. She's got the quicker front end speed of the three. She's gonna want to push the pace, make it pay a little bit. Nuala gonna stay composed, right? Get him in position for her race. Ella just gonna do what she does. Dropping time. There's no really other way to put it. Bilu, short pull out first. And she will touch first at the wall out. 30.36. Nuala 30.54 in second. Ella 30.97 in fifth. Don't count any of these girls out. Nuala and Ella came down from the depths in the 4 a.m. to get first and third. Nuala winning the race. And right here, as we come to the first 100, Bilu really pushing those pullouts right now. But here comes Nuala, finding her stride. Let's see what she's out in. Oh, 104.02. Ella, 105.12. Bilu in second, 104.24. Nula out quicker than she was this morning. And now here she goes, starting up, but look out for Bilu there. In lane 6, and here comes Ella. Oh my God, my voice. These girls are gonna make me lose my voice. Bilu touching in second, Nula in first. Ella Freeman there. Let's watch the scoreboard as we come up here on the last touch here before we head to 50. Nula quickening the pace now. She'll touch at 3:38.26. 34-24 split. 35.09 split for Bilu in second. 35.01 for Ella. She's in fourth. Let's get another sweep here on the women's side, shall we? Come on, Ella. Bilu fading a little bit. Ella gaining, and here goes Nula trying to put the hammer down in the rest of the event. But Bilu, though, don't count her out. Ella will take the slight lead over Dotson from Marist after that pullout. We're going to finish. Get to the wall. Nula will touch. And a 2:12.85, 2:13.64 for Bilu and 2:15.37 for Ella. It's another 1, 2, 3 sweep for the Lady Owls. Nula, a best time by .3. Bilu, a best time by a second. Ella, the magic might have run out there, but still getting third. Another 1, 2, 3 split here. Impressive swimming. All these ladies are done for the meet. Real coming out party here at the Patriot Invitational. Big things, I bet, for them at conference. But now we transition in 200-yard breaststroke C final. We will not have a finalist at the FAU until the B final. But we will still watch as the sideline is hyped up for what the Lady Owls just did there. If you're telling yourself at home, I'm seeing a lot of best times at midseason, seems kind of weird, you are correct. I have been to 5 midseasons in a row, and we've had some crazy sessions, some crazy meets. Fast swims, of course, but I don't know if I've seen this many best times. It is actually kind of crazy, and they've been going fast all season. First meet against Indian River, and then women both won handedly. And then again at versus Kaiser, they went to tier. Women beat FIU. The men won the meet. Some of these kids have only swum two meets until this time. And we're seeing times like this. Big things ahead for the rest of the season as we enter winter training and then get ready for conference champions and hopefully NCAAs. 133.40 out for Sears from Marist. He's fighting Bach from George Mason for the top spot in the C final. We've got 2 FAU swimmers up next. Jaden Repack and the front porch, back porch, and patio Wyatt porch. 2 young breaststrokers here. As Sears 207.14 for the win, 207.55 by Mama's Hassel, then 208.11 for Bach from George Mason. But let's meet our B finalists in the men's 200-yard breaststroke.
Wyatt Porch, St. Mary's, Georgia.
Jaden Repack from Tampa, Florida.
Jaden dropping over, second in his 100 breaststroke yesterday, getting fourth in the A final. Wyatt having a crazy 2 IM, getting his spot in the A final, moving up there. Jaden will be in lane 2, Wyatt in lane 8. Well, looks like we're going to have to move the camera for this one. Both of the boys training together. Let's see what they got here. Let's check in on some best times. Wyatt, 1:57.98. Jaden, a 1:01.83, what he went at conference last year. Jaden, we know, is going to want to use his front out speed to get himself in a good position. Our question is, will he hold on? And Wyatt, can he maintain his efficiency for all 8 laps here? Jaden going really nice and long. He'll touch his second, 27.32. Wyatt with a 27.87 there at the bottom of your screen. Wyatt really thrusting his whole body into those strokes. Jaden just trying to stay nice and long before he cranks up the tempo. Two of them, they don't have the best of pullouts, but they're going to try to use them to their advantage. Jaden will touch in third, 58.67, 58.95 there for Wyatt. They're both right there, 6th and 3rd. As we come to the second 100, this 50 is most important, like in all 200s. Have to attack it. You can't wait around to the last lap. You can't slow down. Wyatt holding strong. Jaden slipping just a little bit. We'll go to the board. Wyatt in 6, Jaden now in 7. 32.15 split for Wyatt though. He's speeding up. Jaden trying to find something here. Wyatt trying to clip some people down below, and he's pushing right there. He's close. Jaden trying to make a move here. Might be too little too late. Serbia will go 159.4. From George Mason to win the heat. Wyatt will go 104.08 against 6. Jaden 106.70 there. Good swimming, boys. Good swimming, great meets. Jaden, you're not done. We'll see you in the relay later. But now it's time to get back again on school record watch in the 8th final of the men's 200-yard breaststroke.
Wyatt Porch, St. Mary's, Georgia.
Jaden Repack from Tampa, Florida.
Oopsie doopsie. I think Jaden just wants to swim the race again. Just kidding.
Noah Reeves, Lee Summit, Missouri.
Matthew Hand, Belfast, Northern Ireland.
John Reese Taylor, Raleigh, North Carolina.
We've got a really fun heat here. We're going to be to the pool. A couple outside smokes. Matthew Hand from Northern Ireland, hoping to qualify for the World Cup. John Reese Taylor will be in lane 7, getting record there, 52.9, and Kansas City's favorite son. Freshman phenom will be in lane 8. This is going to be fast here. We'll check up on some best times. Matthew 159.74 from conference last year. Noah 158.17. JR's best time is quicker than the school record. That'll be on watch. Let's there. Dalton, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Noah the freshman. JR the transfer from Cincinnati. Matthew the sophomore. JR passed the buck down, trying to get rid of some of the water. Bold strategy there. Matthew in 1, JR in 7, Noah in 8. Here we go, pushing here. Matthew gonna use all the underwater he can. JR and Noah gonna stay nice and long. Like I said, to keep them in position to make a move. 26.70 for JR, 27.67 for Noah. 26.04 though for Matthew. He's out quick. Matthew still there in second. JR Noah trying to get into the race here. Matthew putting himself in a really good position. He'll touch and turf out 56.07. JR 57.27. 59.19 for Noah. This is when the race starts to hurt and really gets moving. Jed Gardner in the middle. Probably gonna go some stupid time. Matthew, JR, still pushing. Let's go, Noah, let's get it. JR trying to make a push back in the race. Matthew will touch in fourth, splitting at 31.29. JR 30.57, fourth, fifth, here he comes. Noah there, 32.85. JR trying to make a charge here. Matthew, both of them trying to hold off some swimmers here. Noah, let's go. Matthew trying to push here. Matthew will touch in fifth with a 1:59.88. JR will outtouch him in fourth for a 1:59.86. And a 2:04.38 there for Noah. Chet Gardner 1:53.19 for the win. It's a really fast time. I'm not going to lie to you guys at home. But two more events before we head to break. Let's see who is in our seat final for the women's 200-yard butterfly.
Yasmin Safargar, Souterbrook, New Jersey.
Mit navn er Victoria Freja Høholm Sørensen, Brøndby, Danmark.
Relay cards being turned in. We've got two here in the C final, one in the B, and then three in the A for the women. Taking another snack break here. We will have Yaz Safargar over there in lane 1 and Victoria Sorensen coming off the mile in lane 4. And yes, we got our audio clip. Gonna be tough. Yaz in his zone on the side of the pool, locked in, goggle cap on with the parka. Victoria doing some dance move warm-up jumping jacks over there. And as I see Coach Logan sliding across behind the blocks, what a child. We wait here for the final to get going.
Yasmin Safargar, Souterbrook, New Jersey.
Mit navn er Victoria Freja Høholm Sørensen, Brøndby, Danmark.
Very good. Very good. So nice, I had to show it twice. We got Al's at 3 heats here. Yaz, best time. Victoria going her best time this morning with a 2:08.85. I believe both these ladies have more in the B, and then Olivia Lada and Sisa in the A. Here we go. You've got to go off fast, but you've got to stay composed. You don't want to compromise your stroke and line integrity. Expose your chest too much, you'll start going vertical instead of horizontal, and then you'll start sinking, and then it's a hard watch. We don't want that piano to come in the back. Victoria just going to give whatever she's got after that mile. Yeah, it's going to make some noise from lane 1. Staying nice and long here. Really just trying to get as much distance with each stroke as possible. Uh-oh, the battery's low. Well, I'll walk you through it. Victoria fighting right now for first. Live TV, am I right? Victoria pushing there for second. As she's going to catch up there. She'll touch right next to her. Coming into the last lap. We're back online. Just in time to see Victoria get in front there. Yeah, is trying to make a push there at the finish as well. Back 100. Trying to use everything she's got. She'll touch with a 2:07.91. Best time for her after this morning, after fighting through that mile. Way to go. Apologies for that. Camera being difficult, but now it's time for the B final.
Lotta Schultz, Essen, Germany.
No, that was the wrong people. These guys, they keep wanting to swim multiple events. I mean, if they really wanted to. These are the real B finalists.
Presley Starts, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Logan Jaffe, Palm Harbor, Florida.
Presley and Logan both doing their last races of the weekend. Logan will be in lane 2. Presley in lane 7. Both of these ladies having really good meets. So far, the freshman in 2. Followed by the senior from somewhere in Pennsylvania in lane 7. Best time watch here. Logan with a 102.89. Presley with a 207.03. She was close to it this morning. Let's see if we can do that. And Logan wanting it out there. Both these ladies, last race of the day. Let's see what they got. Logan will touch out 28.11. Presley there, 8.71 in 6th. Logan popping that kick here. Presley. Logan coming up quick, short on the waters. Logan will touch again, third, and fourth, out 00.52. Had a rough back under this morning. Let's see if she can bring it back. Presley in 6 at 101.95. We know she's hurting. So let's see if she can got some ground there on that lap. Maybe she's just waiting around. Both of them getting the kick going. Man, this race sucks. Two fly, man. If you're out there, you're strong. Logan in 6, 134. Press 135.2. Is feeling the pain. Finish car. Logan will finish it at the 2:07.94. Presley for the 2:12.08. Both these ladies done great mid-seasons. Hard last race, fighting to the end. But now it's time for the women's A final of the 200-yard butterfly.
Olivia Ana Šprláková z Morova, Bratislava, Slovakia.
Ana Cecília Carvalho, Belo Horizonte, Brasil.
Lotta Pälsi, Helsinki, Finland.
Olivia will be in lane 2 right next to her teammate Lotta Pälsi in 3. In lane 6, just coming off doing the mile. Let's see how that affects her. After this, we've got the men's 200-yard butterfly. A rivalry as old as time, as Gianni Carlino and Francesco Fiore will face off side by side in the seat of the men's 2 fly. But before that, we've got these 3 ladies here. As we go on best time, watch Olivia going on best time this morning at 2:05.95. Lotta 2:03.68. Seats at 2:04.42. Not far off this morning. Had a really strong second 100. And now that that mile is out of the way, you know she's not going to hold anything back. Once again, Olivia in 2, Lotta in 3, Sisa in 6. I thought this race was going to be a lot quicker in the morning. So this could be anyone's race. Sisa, we know she likes to take it back in the second half, but she's got to put herself in a position in the first 100 to do something. I would like to see her going out a little bit quicker. Lotta, I just want to see some speed being held the whole time. And Olivia, kind of a wild card. Really, first 2 fly was this morning. She's out in second, 27.59. Lotta third, 27.83. Sisa in 8, 28.85. I would like a quicker 50 here, Sisa. But here comes Olivia getting that kick going. All these ladies doing many distance events. Feeling the pain here at their last race of midseason. Olivia slowly creeping up there. In contention, Lotta not too far behind. As we get to the wall, Olivia will touch in second, 57.97. Lotta 59.13. Sisa 101.43. Let's see if Sisa's got some fight in her after the mile, but Olivia is pushing for the front here. With every stroke, she inches closer and closer. Pushing off the wall in third. We're going to have to get a little breathing there. Drag that chin across the water. She's got people underneath her trying to pass, but here comes Lotta. And Sisa, they're charging. Olivia will touch in third. 33-34 split, but Lotta 32-61. Sisa 31-83 split. She's trying to make a move. Lotta really trying to push the kick. Olivia right next to her. Sisa trying to charge. Here, Lotta and Olivia stroke for stroke. Olivia's feeling the pain. Lotta's feeling the pain. Sisa trying to make something out of nothing here. We're going to get to the finish here. Sisa hammering this tempo. Lotta, she'll touch in fourth, 2:05.47. Olivia, 2:07. 2:07 mid, I believe. Cisa coming in 6th with a 2:06.14. Board geeking out on Olivia there. Great swimming, ladies. Hard double for Cisa there. Great finish, Lotta. Not a bad start. And 2 flies for Olivia, but it's time. Another rivalry as old as time. The final night, we keep seeing race after race. It's time for the C-final on the men's 200-yard butterfly.
Gianni Carlino, Detroit, Michigan.
Francesco Fiore, Milano.
Francesco screaming into the microphone, really excited that he gets to race Gianni again. And side by side, Gianni's in 4, Francesco's in 5. They've dueled in the 5 before. Now taking their duel to the 2 fly. Gianni having doing the mile earlier. Let's see how that affects him. Francesco, fresh as a daisy, and you can see off his start, he's going. And you know Franny wants this one. He doesn't want to lose down to the family. Franny will touch first, quick tempo out early. Let's see what they got here at the wall. Franny will touch it first, 23-26, Gianni, 25-22, Gianni, another back halfer. But I don't know, if he wants to beat Francesco, he can't wait forever. Franny's so good at putting himself in a position and holding the line. Franny charging. He's going to go out 49.96. Way quicker than when he went in the 100 fly yesterday. Coach Lara, Coach Nick looking on the side with disbelief in their face. Franny's going for it. Gianni powering through, 47-27. He's in 5th, still in it. But Franny really putting a charge on something. Franny's best time of 48.30. Could we have something special in store from him here? Last night, going from lane 8, winning the C final, splitting a 30-30 there. He's hurting in 2nd. Let's see what he can finish here. Let's push it, Franny. Gianni then 4th. He's still alive. Franny pushing it here to the finish. Let's go, Franny. And Franny will get the win in the C. 150.06. Gianni will come closing in 155.34 for 5th. Franny splitting the 2nd fastest, 50 there. Great swim, Franny. Good work, boys. Tough, Gianni. Good meet, gentlemen. Let's meet the B finalists.
Christoffer Weiss, Skodsborg, Danmark.
Big Red back in action. This time in the 2 fly this morning. Big Red went a 152.23. Wasn't too pleased with it. Best time swim it here a while ago, 148.35. But I'm feeling special here. This is his last 8 laps of the meet. Let's hope he can push it to the end. Shout out you all for being here, watching live around the world. It's the final session of the 2025 Patriot Invitational. We got 2 more heats of this. We'll take a break. And then we got 2 relays. As Chris Weiss, Big Red, will be out of lane 2 near the top of your screen here. Big Red going to take it out quick, 24-2. Did the same thing this morning. He does not want to leave anything behind here. Gonna try to use his length to touching 52.47. He's in fourth. Now we gotta start to bring it, Chris. He's staying really long. Pushing those underwaters. Crowd catching back up to the means. Vice undulating with the kick here. He'll touch. In fit 22.41. Former fellow Denmarkian Victoria cheering him on. Probably said something quick in Danish. And now Chris is charging here. Trying to podium. Got a good look with the guy next to him. Going underwater. He's going to come in front. Let's see if he can catch somebody here. Vice will finish in fourth with a 52.02 for Chris there. Charging hard. Good swim there for Christopher Vice. But once again, we turn our eyes to the A final as we step back inside Record Watch.
Ryan Stahl, Fort Collins, Colorado.
James Shevchenko, England, United Kingdom.
Brody Singley, Callahan, Florida.
You heard me right. We're going back to Record Watch because we've got three guys that could do something special here out in lane. We've got James Shevchenko. Did the two back earlier, going on 146.2. Getting fourth, I believe. Brody Singley in lane 4 in the middle. Just got done getting fourth in the mile. And then lane 8, Ryan Stahl. No wild card there. Getting into the A final. Outside smoke. Nothing to lose. Everything to gain. Three very different swimmers. James going to want to hold his pace all throughout the fly. Zone of waters. He won the ASUN Conference Championship last year in the two fly, going on 146.45. Brody's going to want to attack the early front just like Ryan. Here, Ryan 149.21 best time. Brody 147.42. He rid right on that this morning. As our names are being announced here. Let's see if we can get all four guys under 150. Brody setting the top time with a 147.58, right on his best this morning. I hope he's got the juice left for this swim, as well as he and James will both be doing a relay about 30 minutes after this. But we can't be worried about that. Cannot have tunnel vision. As announced, Ryan Stahl, Denver's own. Hopefully Bo Nix is watching on. Here we go. I said we're on Record Watch. The record for the school record is 144.15 set by our Egyptian Pharaoh, Yusuf Ahmad Rateb Hussein. Meet record 145 flat, also set by Rateb. James, I know, wanting to get that, and he is out quick. 23.10 for James Shevchenko, 24.17 for Brody. 24.67, sixth place there for Ryan Stahl. James quickly getting himself a body length on the field. Brody trying to hang in there as well. Ryan Stahl up the rear. Let's see what we got here at the 100 mark. James will touch. Out 49.9. 49.9. Brody in fourth, 51.39. Still in sixth, it's 52.66. It's Ryan Stahl. Most important lap of all the 200s we've been talking about all week. James trying to pour it on. Some long walls there. You wonder if the fatigue is setting in after all the distance and great swims he's had this meet. But he's trying to hammer it home. Brody, he's pushing. Ryan out there in lane 8. James will touch at a 117.02. Brody in fourth, 120.50. Sixth place still, 121.54 for Ryan. James, he's pushing it. If he wants the 144, a 27-26. He's cooking. Let's get to the finish here. James Shevchenko will touch a 145.70 for James Shevchenko, letting them know. Brody gets in there for third, 149.66, and Ryan Stahl doing his job, moving up a spot with a 150.94. All Ryan Grassman went this morning. Brody, what a hell of a back 50 there to get third place, and James Shevchenko, another best time, another win here at the Patriot Invitational. 68. Rateb, your days might be numbered, but we are done. We've got a break, and then we will finish off the week with the best relay, the 4x100 style. Don't go anywhere. Stay here. We'll take a quick break. I don't quite recall what they just said how long the break would be, but we're just going to leave you for 15 minutes to come right back, recap what's happened here as the meet as a whole, and then we will say our goodbyes. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Welcome back. After a break, it's time to finish off the Patriot Invitational with the 400-yard freestyle relay. Won't have any Owls relays until Heat 2. But let's just talk about the meet the Owls had. The women will come away with the win in dominating fashion. I'm not going to stat check it because I already know the most dominating win here at the Patriot Invitational for the Owls ladies. Just today, 2 separate sweeps in the 50 freestyle, in the 200 breast as the cha-cha slide comes on. Ladies get ready to go behind the blocks. FAU A and B will be in heat number 2. But so many best times, so many wins. Nula winning the 2 breast, Maya winning the 100, Izzy winning the 50, the ladies winning the 400 medley relay yesterday and the 200 free relay. Meg winning the 2 back. Meg getting second, I believe, in the 100 back. Bilu winning the 1 breast. Maya getting second in the 1 fly. Talita winning the 5, getting second in the 2. Nula winning for a lot of wins here for the Owl ladies. And don't forget the men. The meets had by Daniel Lorenz and Jay Shenshenko will be ones to remember. James winning the 5, setting a meet record. Winning the 4 IM, setting a meet and school record, tying Nick Schaefer. And just now, winning the 2 fly, as well as dabbling in back, being a part of that 800 free relay as well. And Daniel doing stuff we've never seen here at FAU, breaking the 50 free record, breaking his own 100 free record, going fast still in the 5 as well. And as part of those quick relays. And shout out some of the newbies. Noah Reeves, where's Lee County? Lee Summon at. Shout out Simon Wright and Brody and Sabian. Make an impact. Shout out Leighton, the transfer. Shout out JR as well. A lot of newcomers in. But the ladies laying the smack down this weekend as Heat 1 is looking to step up. Almost wrapping up here. The event is wrong, but we'll fix that. The FAU ladies will be in lane 8. FAU A will be in the middle of the pool, lane 4. We'll see the 3 girls that swept the 100-yard freestyle in that A relay. Both going fast. Maya breaking a 50. Shout out Poland. Maya Petrovic. I promised her I'd say it right, and I did. Huge swims today from a lot of people. And that just shows where they're at the season right now. Big things poised for both conferences in the NCAA Sun and the American this year for the squad. The ladies will be going to Greensboro, South Carolina to swim in one of those more famous pools. The men will be going up north to Orlando, holding it down at home in the Sunshine State. As Marseille leading the pack here. Second swimmer going to come in. The 4th relay, it's honestly, whatever you have left, it's going to hurt. You're not going to want to do it. You're not going to You're going to feel the pain. But you got to do it for your team. Got to finish strong. Nothing's better than in 9 o'clock, 100 freestyle. Gotta push your limits. Marish still holding you down here. We're gonna see what the Owls can do. School record is really fast for the girls. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is if I can find it, it is a 3:15:19. Set back in 2009. For reference, that's everyone holding 48 mids. Now, I'm not put it past him, but it's quick. It is a quick one. Here, Marist A trying to hold off George Mason B. As the last swimmers are getting ready to hop up on the block. Or maybe not. These might be the last swimmers in the water. They are. Marist A gonna get the win here. 3:28:49. Followed by George Mason B. 3:30:46. But it's time. One last time on the ladies' side. BR A and B relay.
Presley starts, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Ludovica Pavia, Turin, Italy. Meg Drover-Smith, Ontario, Canada.
Aura Villarraza, Barcelona, Spain.
Izzy Jones, Swansea, Wales.
Ismaja Petrovic, and I am from Kielce, and I'm from Poland.
Talisa McEwen, Mount Maunganui, New Zealand.
Brianna Belisle, Green Bay, Wisconsin.
If the order has changed after the events, these graphics were made ahead of the time, so I will let you know. Like I said, we've got FAU Owls in 8 in lane 8. FAU A in A. Izzy Jones will be leading off the A relay. And Presley starts from Hershey, Pennsylvania. Have some chocolate. We'll be going first for the ladies. I'll let you know the splits as they come. Here we go. Izzy Jones getting in the 100 free earlier on. Presley doing fly long ago. Izzy's gonna hammer the kick here. Pushing on ball. She went, I believe, 50 mid. Getting there. She's gonna want to carry that. She will flip in first. 24:07. 25:17. Let's go. Push it. You're going to feel the pain this third 50. You just got to go. It's a point in the race when who wants it more. And the lineup has been changed. Brie Bilal will be going in second for the A. Ludovica Pavia. Second for the B. Izzy will touch first. She's going to go 50.7. A little slower than she went in the individual. 52.50 for press first and second. And here comes Bree. She got third in the 100. Trying to hammer it home here. Short flip. Coming up short. She wants to swim straight line speed here. She'll flip. 23:79 out. 24:20 out for Ludo. The A still in first. Trying to pull away a little bit here. Bree flipping with the fastest split in the pool. Hold the line. Hold the line. Talita on the block for the Owls A. It'll be out of Villarosa. Going through for the 26:58 close. 26:63 close. Ludo brings the to fourth, and here comes Talita. Off the mile. Had about 2 hours to get some rest. Let's go, New Zealander. It's quickly becoming 3 wide here. Talita will flip first out, 23:89. She's coming, 24:80. Far out of there at the bottom of your screen in lane 4. Talita trying to push here on deck for the 8. Maja Petrovic breaking 50 in the individual and winning. And Megan Trover-Smith, winner of the 2-back, there for the Owls B. And it's going to be tight here. It's going to come down to the final 50. 27-10 close for Talita. Really good. And here comes Maja. She's going to go right up to 15 meters. She will flip. Close. 4 out of there. Great swim. Here comes Meg. Fellow backstroker, Maja. She's going to go out in 23.73. And she's got the unders. And she's pushing. It's about a body length lead. 25.30 for Meg. Come on, Meg. Maja into the last wall. She's going to have to get up. She's going to have to get up and finish here. She's going to have to push it here. Same with Meg. Maja will finish. The ladies will end their historic mid-season with a relay W. 3:21.58. Maja splitting a 49 mid. Meg brought the Owls ladies back into 4th. 73. See, 23.8 for the Owls A. 3:27.4 for the Owls B, all the way out of lane 8. Great finish there for the Owl ladies. American Conference. I don't know. It feels different this time around. Hey, but we're back. We got one more race. One more race. No better way to end it off than the 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1's in the water. We will not see an owl until heat number 2. Both Owls will be up next. FAU B into FAU A in 4. And once again, we're on record. The 4 free records set back 3 years ago. Back when the conference was called the CCSA. 256.28 by Logan Thornsberry, Jackson Kirk, Ahmed Rateb Hussein, and Alec Peckman. And that record should be shaking on his knees. Coach Logan on the side of the pool, hoping his name gets to stay on the board. But we have our doubts. Belgium is still watching as Daniel has got one more race. They should be tuned in with a wide eye. Remember, we've got some serious speed. Most of the boys on this relay swam already tonight. It's all about pushing to the finish and getting the job done. I will relay you the splits the best I can. I don't have a stopwatch, so I don't have 100 splits. But I know one thing. This is going to be fast. As George Mason B is going to get the win here. Flipping ahead with a swimmer still to go. Before we sign off, I want to thank you all for tuning in. There were some rough patches in the stream. The screen is spritzing right now. Please hold on for 3 more minutes. It was a lot of fun. I know the swimmers are very thankful you guys are tuning in, cheering on around the world. And we might have a change in the relay. Like I said, the graphics were made beforehand. We're going to have to, because I see Payne Smith lining up in the belay. Payne Smith, just in the graphic coming up, Payne Smith will be taking Brody Singley's spot on the B free relay. Just remember, Payne is in Brody's spot. Payne getting the call. As JMUB is gonna wipe the floor with the rest of the heat. No, with a 3:00:65. Quick time there. Relay. We've made it. The final heat of the 2025 Patriot Invitational. Why don't we do it one last time? Let's meet the A and B relay for the men's 400-yard free relay.
Jaden Repack from Tampa, Florida.
Noah Reeves, Lee Summit, Missouri.
Brody Singley, Callahan, Florida.
Simon Wright, Keller, Texas.
Leighton Rowe, Atlanta, Georgia.
James Shevchenko, England, United Kingdom.
Taylor Eaton, Johns Creek, Georgia.
Daniel Aresens, I'm from Antwerp, Belgium.
Let's do it one more time. Like I said, Brody has been subbed out for Payne Smith in the B-lay. Leighton Rowe will start. Jaden Repack will start for the Owls B. This is going to be quick. Here we go. Quick start. Leighton Rowe was a 44.7 tonight. Went 44.5 this morning. And he's going to have to push it here. Going out quick. He'll flip with him like we talked about. Very technical. Wants to be on top of the water. Swimming fast. Second. Leighton Rowe out 21-12. 22-0 for Jaden Repack. Got done doing 2 breasts tonight. Jay Fako, maybe the man of the meet, will go second for the A. Looking like. Here we go. We'll touch. 4:05 there for James in the water. Noah in the water for the B. 46.15 there for Jaden. James trying to make a push here. He's out 21-20. He's trying to make a move. Hugging that lane rope, James is trying to get the drag. Smart there. Trying to push. 21-4 out for Noah Reeves. The oak tree. Here we come. JMU's got the lead, but here comes Father Time. Taylor Eaton getting the call on the A-lay. Noah finishes 24-6, 23-14 finish. Let's go, Unk! Taylor will flip. He went out 21-0. He's going to want to move here. Try to stay with him. Daniel Reslitz, the Belgian waffle, is waiting for here to get it. Simon Wright will be waiting there at the end. It's going to be a tight finish. Oak trying to make a move there. George Mason will touch, but here comes Daniel Reslitz. He Owls in second. Here comes Daniel. 23-7 finish for Payne there. Daniel under the water. He's fighting hard. Daniel will. He's coming on. It's going to be a tight finish here. Daniel's going to try to give every ounce. The B with Simon on the anchor is fighting hard as well. GMU will get the win. The Owls will come in second. 2:57.40. Owls B will finish with a 3:02.14. Great swim by Simon there in the back end to bring him back into contention. A 43-9 split there from Daniel on the end. Hell of a swim for Simon Wright, the impressive freshman as well. What a way to end the meet there. do as the meet. The Owls will come in second. The Owls women will come in first in dominant fashion, and the Owls will win overall as a team here at the 2025 Patriot Invitational. This has been a lot of fun. A little bit. See how FAU is feeling. This was a lot of fun. But it was good. Super fast swimming here. A lot of best times, a lot of crazy times. School records broken, meet records broken, pool records broken. 2025 Patriot. Hey, let's say we do this again. How about in a month? Right before Christmas. Shout out the boys finishing there. Shout out the ladies as well. Inspired swimming there. What a week. Halfway through the season, just the beginning for these athletes. We're going to stick here as they announce the winners. The ladies scoring 2,000 points on the women's side, getting the win there. Congratulations to the Lady Owls. Who is worn down? The meet's over. And the Owls getting second there on the men's side.
Let's talk about
Downs' parents. Downs' parents. Downs' parents.
You don't know what to say right now. You're so
Hey.
No, so I was curious because we go to you shut up. We go into UNCW.
As the ladies there, we're taking a group picture. If you stayed, thank you. Chatting up with the Townsend parents. Very nice. Congrats to their boys squad getting the win. But we're going to do something here that's kind of become a tradition here at the Patriot Invitational. Team getting the win. Celebrate as a team. Great swims all around. Hugging, pictures, enjoying themselves. A lot of fast swims, a lot of promise. Probably overstaying my welcome here, but just a few of the behind the scenes. Seeing pictures.
I walked on deck and Champs and said, hi, Jason, he's like, nice to meet you. How'd you get here? We're not allowed here.
Thank you everyone for watching. Pictures. We'll wait a little bit longer to think if they're doing what I think they're going to do. Picture, picture, picture time. Picture, picture, picture time. If they take forever to do it, then I'm going to shut this down. Still taking pictures. They want me to come down. I'm recording. They need to do the thing. Do the thing so I can stop recording. They're not doing the thing. Still waiting for them to do the thing. I don't think it's going to happen. And I need to pack this stuff up. Thank you all for joining us. It's a long week. A lot of fun. See you next time. Red Rocket signing off.